Shalom, Kahala Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings and salutations unto the sincere brothers around the globe that's pushing the word. All right, this the brother Yah Rock from GMS Houston. Okay, and this is Titus chapter 2, and I'm starting in the 6th verse. And this is Paul, basically telling Titus, you know what I'm saying, about establishing order in the church, And I'm going to start in the 6th verse. All right. This is Titus 2 and 6. Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded in all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works. In doctrine, showing uncorruptness, gravity, and sincerity. All right. So, we should be showing ourselves a pattern of good works, man. You know what I'm saying? Is when we come into this truth, to be, being a part of the body, all right, we ought to be examples unto the flock, you know what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, be examples of the believers, all right. We ought to carry ourselves in this manner, It said, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, teaching the whole doctrine, man. You know what I'm saying? Devouring, consuming that whole scroll, man. Not leaving out what you don't like, what doesn't sound good to you. You know what I'm saying? Taking from the word and adding unto the word. No, we supposed to eat the whole scroll, man. Okay, preach the whole gospel, man. Showing uncorruptness. All right. Gravity being grounded. You know what I'm saying? Starting with the having a solid foundation. Starting with the milk. And sincerity, being sincere. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in this thing and without sincerity, man, because eventually, it's gonna come out, man, and you won't last. You know what I'm saying? All right, you have to be sincere about this thing, man. All right, and going back real quick to where it said in doctrine showing uncorruptness. All right, because you could come in and and well, there's been men that claim to be, followers of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, right? But they go off, start, trying to implement, other doctrines, you know what I'm saying, within the truth, whether they do it in a slick kind of slick way, subtle way, you know what I'm saying, how Jake operate, or whether they just all out start, adding to the doctrine, man. Edomites can be saved, heathens can be saved, or, trying to, bring in, the earth is flat, you know what I'm saying? You name it, man. Just trying to bring in any and every other thing outside the truth, but come under the banner of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Being corrupt, you know what I'm saying? Verse 8, sound speech that cannot be condemned. Right. There's nothing, no other philosophy, no doctrine, you know what I'm saying, that holds weight to the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right. This word stands firm, man. Okay. Sound speech that cannot be condemned. He that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you, exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters, and to please them well in all things, not answering again. Okay, exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters. That's going into the men that were set up, man. You know what I'm saying? The teachers, man. You know what I'm saying? The apostles, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's talking about. Being obedient to our masters. You know what I'm saying? Following our apostles and elders, man. You know what I'm saying? They have knowledge of, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Who are setting the examples of how we ought to be. You know what I'm saying? All right. Being obedient, not disobedient. You know what I'm saying? Like 2/3 Jake is, man. They buck up and rebel against, you know what I'm saying, they masters, their teachers. You know what I'm saying? They buck up against this word. All right. They don't follow order, right? It says, exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters and to please them well in all things, not answering again, meaning basically you not bucking up, man, you know what I'm saying, against them, debating against them, right? Verse 10, not purloining, if I pronounced that right, purloining, but showing all good fidelity, that they may adorn the doctrine of the Most High, our Savior in all things. And showing all good fidelity, man, faith, All right. This is verse 11. For the grace of the Most High that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly. We deny worldly lust, man. Deny the things of this world, man. You know what I'm saying? Not being overtaken with the lust of the flesh, okay? Remaining sober-minded, man, righteously and godly, you know what I'm saying, in this present world, All right? Looking for their blessed hope and glorious appearing of the great power, our Savior, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. That's what we looking forward to, man, or should be. You know what I'm saying? The return of Yahweh Shah, man, our big brother, man, to come deliver us out of this hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Hastening for the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to see the downfall of this place, man. Wanting to see the downfall of your enemies, man, our adversaries. You know what I'm saying? To see the end of this age, man. You know what I mean? Which is being ruled by a straight up devil, man. Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? These damn devils is in power, man, and got this place all twisted, man. You know what I'm saying? And we should be hastening for the downfall of this place, man. All right? Looking for that blessed hope and glorious appearing of the great power. Glorious appearing of the great power of our Savior, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who gave himself for us, that he might redeem us from all iniquity and purify unto himself a peculiar people, zealous of good works, ultimately the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep fighting and striving to do the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And to the end, man, these things speak and exhort and rebuke with all authority. Let no man despise thee. Okay? So, yeah, I just wanted to go into that briefly. Hopefully it was edifying. All right? With that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. The bonus to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere brothers around the globe pushing the word. Until next time, Shalom.